What is good though? You already know who it is though. It's that nigga with the fro. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Rags2Riches series that I have here. We got here on the channel, and of course this is a team building episode, and I know that it is normally on Mondays. I apologize for it being a day late. I really don't have much of an excuse other than my sleep schedule's been kind of fucked up for the last couple of days, and you know that's about the only thing I can say. But today we are going to be building a team in the NU/PU. I say /PU when I don't really need to, because PU partially used as part of NU, never used anyway. So if you guys ever hear me say /PU, just know that I'm retarded and I don't mean to always say that. But anyway, today we are going to be building a team in the NU tier. And before we get into the actual team building, I want to ask you guys a comment question of the day. Answer down below, what is your favorite NU Pokemon? Now, for me, this is honestly probably going to come way the fuck out of left field, but I am a huge motherfucking fan of the Leafeon, dog. I mean, Leafeon is so fucking cute. I don't know why, like, I just never paid attention to it before, and nigga, Leafeon is the shit. Leafeon is just cool. It's definitely one of my favorite evolutions after just, like, playing with it on this team. Spoiler alert, it will be on this team. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this this team building here. Now, I named this team this is it's supposed to be this shit fun, though. Hello, I said this fun though. Anyway, this shit fun though, because this is honestly, I think I've had nothing but pure fun in this tier. I don't want to necessarily say it's my favorite tier, but honestly, I think NU right now is definitely my favorite. I've had the most fun with this team. Probably the most success out of this team than any other team that I've built so far, and it is absolutely awesome. So the first Pokemon that we're gonna get ourselves here is a Xatu. And we're gonna name this thing Bake. It's not gonna be shiny like normal. We're gonna give this thing leftovers. So we're gonna have a Xatu at leftovers with the ability Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce non-damaging moves are reflected back at the user, so it's really good for the Stealth Rocks, the Toxic Spikes, the let's see, what other things can you Magic Bounce? Pretty much anything, honestly, pretty much anything. So it's really nice. The moveset we're gonna give this thing right off the bat, we're gonna give it Psychic. We are going to give it U-Turn. Just for the priority to swap. We're gonna give it Toxic. I always say priority, but it's not actually priority, it's just the swap ability. And then we're gonna give it Roost as well. Now the EV spread here is gonna be pretty interesting. We're gonna make this thing Calm Nature, which is gonna be 252 in special defense, 252 in HP, and then 4 in defense. So it's not gonna be the fastest thing on the block by any means. And this is actually a shout out to Shady Penguin, by the way. This is something that he did in one of his videos that makes a whole lot more sense to me. He actually set these to level 50, because I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple team building episodes ago, I remember looking at the stats like in game, and I was like, man, the stats in game look so much different than they do on Showdown. And this is the reason why, because on Showdown you have them set to level 100, but to more accurately show the stats that you'll see in game, we should set it to level 50. So this is what you're gonna see here. Its HP is 172, speed is 115, special defense is 134. That looks a whole lot better, makes a whole lot more sense to the people, especially if you're new to team building and stuff like that, which I know some of the people out there are. I know myself I am. So this is actually gonna help me out a lot more. So that's pretty much gonna round out our Bake the Xatu here, really quick and nice and easy and to the point. Now the next Pokemon that we're gonna have on the team is actually a subscriber recommended. You guys are probably seeing this guy in the comment section requesting that we get a Choice Band Ninjask. And this whole time I'm like, dude, I do not want to get a fucking Choice Band Ninjask. That doesn't even sound fun. I don't think I'm gonna like it, blah blah blah. Well, nigga, I am here to prove everybody wrong, because it's amazing. We named this thing Nigga Flask. Don't ask why. It's just named Nigga Flask. It's gonna be Choice Bands. We're gonna have a Choice Banded Ninjask with speed boost ability. This Pokemon's speed is boosted by 1 at the end of each full turn on the field, so it's actually really dope. The moveset we're gonna give this thing is X Scissor. We're gonna give this thing Aerial Ace as well. We're gonna give it Return, which is Return. Again, this is one of those things where I've explained it in the past, because sometimes I do get 90% of the time I get the Pokemon made for me. And if you guys ever see in the game where I have Frustration instead of Return, is because I didn't actually go and fix the happiness on the Pokemon, so it actually has Frustration, which is let's see if you guys want to see here. Let's see, Frustration Max 102 power at minimum happiness. At 0 happiness, it has max 102 power. Return, on the other hand, max 102 power at maximum happiness. So happiness. So if he's 100% happy, what return does 102 power. If he's 100% unhappy, he does 102 power with frustration. So if you guys ever see frustration, it's just taking the place of return, and it basically does the same thing. But anyway, and the last move we're gonna give this thing is the powerful U-turn, obviously for the switch ability, the swap ability or whatever. We're gonna make this thing adamant here. Now, again, you guys might think this, guys might think right off the back that it's like, man, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm telling you right now, this shit is so fucking OP. It's unreal. It is so OP, it is unreal. So we're gonna give it 4 in HP, we're gonna give it 252 attack, and then we're gonna give this thing 252 speed, which is gonna bring it up to 212 speed, which if it was at level 100, it would be like 400 something. It's like, this thing is so damn fast, you don't even need Jolly, or you don't need any other like speed well, you need the speed investments, but you don't need the speed nature, which is really dope. So we have choice band, speed boost, adamant, ninjask, or nigga flask. The ninjask is really amazing. So moving on, the next Pokemon we're gonna have here is a Leafeon. Now again, this is where I was talking about, I have played so much with Leafeon lately, and I love this thing. It's definitely my favorite evolution so far, and we're gonna name this thing QT P-2-T. QT Patootie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck with a nigga, fuck with a nigga. Anyway, so we're gonna give this thing leftovers. We're gonna give this thing the ability chlorophyll. If Sunny Day is active, this Pokemon's speed is doubled. Leaf Guard, if Sunny Day is active, this Pokemon cannot be statused or rest or will fail for it. Neither one of these really benefit us too much, but Chlorophyll would come in more handy than it would hurt us, to be honest. So the moveset we're gonna give this thing, we're gonna give it Leaf Blade here. We're gonna give it knockoff as well. We're also gonna give this thing Swords Dance. So again, this thing is just a beast. And then we're gonna give it Aerial Ace. And this is what I mean, like, honestly, it's amazing. I love this thing so much because, first of all, it's a physically attacking evolution. I don't know off the top of my head what other evolutions actually are physical attackers or anything like that, but I just fucking love this thing so much. I really do. Like I said before, I'm gonna set this thing to level 50 to more accurately represent the stats that we will have in game. We're gonna give this thing the Jolly nature, so this one will be fast and will be hitting hard, which is really awesome. 252 in speed, 252 in the attack, and then 4 in HP, and that will pretty much round out QT Patootie, the motherfucking Leafeon. And you can this one, the shiny and the non-shiny don't really make much of a difference, so I'm not even gonna bother with it, honestly. But the next Pokemon that we have on our on our NU team here is we have the nice and powerful Weezing here. Now everybody, you know, the Weezing is just the shit, honestly. Like, I love Weezing so much. The shiny Weezing is pretty cool, but honestly I had to stick with the normal Weezing here just because it's so like OG, and the perfect name for it is Bruh, in my opinion. We're gonna have, oh wait, we gotta set this thing to level 50. See, it's actually hard to remember to do that. It's just that if you go and set your Pokemon to level 50 on Showdown, and then you go to battle, they're only gonna be battling at level 50. So you gotta make sure you remember to put it back at level 100 if you're actually gonna battle with it on Showdown, and you're not just using it to team build on. The item, we're gonna have a Weezing at Black Sludge here. Black Sludge, if you don't know, each turn, if the holder's a poison type, it restores 1/16 of its max HP, 1/8 if not. And then the ability Levitate, obviously, is the only thing he can learn. You can't be hit by ground moves. So it's pretty dope there. The first move we're gonna give this thing is Will-O-Wisp. It's pretty standard. I mean, you can almost guarantee you'll see a Will-O-Wisp on a Weezing. We'll give it Sludge Bomb as well for the nice and powerful stab. 30% chance to poison, which is really nice. Also gonna give it Fire Blast. Another thing that you do see pretty often on the Weezing sets, honestly. And then another thing that I really, one move that I really like is Pain Split. And I don't know how common it is to see Pain Split on a Weezing, but on this particular Weezing and this particular team, it actually works out really well. So yeah, we're gonna have the super defensive Weezing here, which is basically what it's known for. It's gonna be calm natured. Well, hello. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do bold nature. Here we go. And it's going to be 252 in defense. We're going to have 252 in HP, and then we're going to have 4 in special attack, just because we do have the fire blast. I don't believe sludge bomb is sludge bomb is not physical, but we have the 4 special attack because fire blast and sludge bomb are both special attacks. And yeah, that'll pretty much round out that. Now, the next Pokemon that we have on our team here is going to be, I feel like it might throw some people off, but at the same time, not really. We're gonna have a Pyro here, but not only we're just gonna have a Pyro, we actually have a female Pyro here, and I think this is really interesting because, well, first of all, the shiny and the non-shiny Pyro absolutely look no different. We're gonna name this thing Scarlet here, and the reason I think this is interesting is because you don't ever, I mean, obviously Pyro isn't in you because you never ever see a Pyro, but when you ever see a female Pyro on top of that, now that's funny, you know what I'm saying? That's interesting. We're gonna give this thing choice specs here, and the thing about this team is that, honestly, like this entire team, like when I was building it, I was like, man, I just want to have, honestly, I just want to have fun, because like a lot of times when I build teams and for the Rags2Riches, I'm like, man, I really got to see, like, I'm trying to get the skill level up, you know what I mean? But I always seem to kind of drag the fun out of it a little bit, and with this team, you guys will see the last Pokemon we have here, but with this team, I was really like, you know what? I really just want to have fun, because there are a ton of Pokemon in NU and PU, and it's like you have such a wide variety of things you can do, and I was like, I want to do something crazy, you know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna give this thing Unnerve, and while this Pokemon is active, prevents opposing Pokemon from using their berries, which, you know, it can come in handy, but not all the time. All right, so the moveset we're gonna give this thing here. First off, we're going to give this thing Fire Blast. Next up, we're going to give it Hyper Voice, both 2 moves for stab. We're going to give it Dark Pulse to take care of those pesky ghost types, which a lot of people, I don't feel like, see the Dark Pulse coming on my Pyro, but it's actually really, really amazing. And then we're going to give this thing HP Electric, or Hidden Power Electric here, again, just for the coverage. You know, if you know that if you're confident that you can outspeed a water type Pokemon and stuff like that, the Hidden Power Electric really comes in handy, so it's really nice. We're gonna make this thing timid in nature, so it's gonna be 252 in the speed, 252 in the special attack, and then I'm gonna give it nice and 4 in defense. Just, you know, just throw this 4 points around, you know, no big deal, no big deal. We're also gonna set this thing again to level 50. I keep forgetting to do that. It's actually really hard to remember to do that. So the base stats, this is more like what you're gonna see here: 173 speed, 160 special attack, and then 161 HP and stuff like that. So it's gonna be pretty accurate. Now the last but not least, the final and probably one of the favorite Pokemon on this team right now. You guys, I feel like you're not gonna see this coming. This is honestly like all the fun that I was talking about. This Pokemon is so damn fun. We're gonna have ourselves a Stunfisk here. Yes, a Stunfisk. We are gonna have this thing be shiny, because blue fucking Stunfisk is amazing. A perfect name for Stunfisk is fucking Pancake. We're gonna give this thing an Assault Vest. You just wait till I explain what this moveset is, okay? We're gonna give this thing Assault Vest. The ability Static, 30% chance of paralyzing Pokemon that make contact with this Pokemon. We're gonna give this thing Thunderbolt. Hello, if I could type. We're gonna give this thing Thunderbolt, of course, for the powerful ass stab. We're gonna give this thing Earth Power for some more powerful ass stab. We're gonna give this thing Scald for the nice and powerful coverage, and then we're gonna give this thing Hidden Power Ice again for some more coverage. Now you may be thinking, what the hell kind of moveset is on this Stunfisk right now? Listen, it is so beneficial. Like, this thing is amazing. I gotta set it level 50 again, because for whatever reason I keep forgetting to do that. I love this thing so much. We're gonna make this thing Modest Nature. Yes, Modest Nature. 252 special attack, 252 in the HP, and then we're gonna do 4 in defense. He can't really take a lot of physical assault, but you know what? Honestly, this Stunfisk comes in. I mean, this Stunfisk puts in the fucking work. I mean, it really does. And this is probably my favorite. Like I said, this is the most fun that I've had in any of the Rags2Riches team building that I've done, or any of the matches that I've battled or anything like that. This team has provided the utmost and most pure amount of fun that I have had yet, and it's amazing. I really love it. So let's round out the team one more time. We have Bake, the Xatu, We have Nigga Flask the Ninjas, we have QT Patootie the Leafeon, we have Bruh the Weezing, we have Scarlet the female Pyro, and then we have Pancake the Stunfisk, the Assault Best Modest Stunfisk, man. I love this thing so much. So if you guys enjoy this and you think you're gonna have some fun with this and you decide to make this team, you guys let me know down in the comment section below. You can actually go test this team out on Showdown. I'm telling you, it is so much damn fun. People don't see it coming. I love it so much. I love it so much. But don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. What is your favorite Inu Pokemon? And yes, that does include PU, which you guys actually will see in the battles. I will be looking for Inu and PU battles as well throughout the rest of the week. So you guys answer that comment question down below. Don't forget to smash the hell out of the like button as well. But with all that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next Inu battle, or the Rags2Riches battle, coming up very, very soon to YouTube theater or YouTube screen, YouTube video player near you, little nigga. Alright, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, it has been Twit, and I am out this bitch. See ya. Peace.